Portion of Lee Pitts Live is brought to you by Hodges University, educating the leaders of our community for over 20 years.
Welcome back, Southwest Florida. Not welcome back, but thanks for joining us here as we open up the month of April 5th to be exact. We have a fabulous show in store for you, and I can't wait to get to it. I'm going to talk to some representatives who are here from Mary Kay, talk about some of the wonderful things going on with Mary Kay Skin Care, as you can see right here on the set. And we'll also get a chance to talk to the main man, the director of the Freaked Out movement. If you haven't been to that website, you better get over there. I had a chance to get on his show as well. We'll talk to Michael Miano. And from Mary Kay, we're going to talk to Linda, Tisha, and Toya. They're all here. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bill Perry, private investigator and owner of Bill Perry & Associates Security and Investigative Agency in Southwest Florida. I have over 25 years of law enforcement experience. Whether you need a security officer for your gated community or a private investigator for your discreet investigations, we understand. There's no room for sleeping on the job. We teach our employees to be proactive, observant, and to expect the unexpected, bringing an investigative eye to the task at hand. We're here for you, and we'll work exclusively around your budget and schedule. I'm Bill Perry, your private investigator and security consultant working for your peace of mind.
I am Tashika Perry. If you want to be the best you that you can be, Crowning Daughters for Success is the place for you. We are honored to serve girls ages 7 and older in the areas of etiquette, healthy self-esteem, and character. You can come to us or we can come to you. Allow Crowning Daughters to set an atmosphere that challenge, inspire, and educate our girls to be their best. What are you waiting for? Sign up or sponsor a daughter today.
Creating confidence without compromise.
The Arias Law Firm. Hi, I'm attorney Victor Arias. Have you been injured on a job or a car accident? Please give us a call. Consultation is free. Hablo español.
I am John Tobler, president of Tobler Construction Incorporated. We are a full-service, certified construction company serving Southwest Florida for many years. Our high-quality projects speak for themselves. We are a one-stop shop for all your construction needs: commercial, residential, roofing, demolition, and air conditioning. From design to completion, we take pride in our work and our reputation. Call me at the number on the screen or visit our website. Relax, Tobler is here.
Hello, I'm Brian Lawrence. West Lawrence School of Nursing is a state-of-the-art school in Southwest Florida. We are serving the community since 2009. We are dedicated in teaching the students to become home health aides, nursing assistants, and practical nurses. Despite your educational background, we are dedicated in making you successful in whatever career field you choose. Please call us at 245-7778 or visit us at our website.
Hi, I'm Bill Perry, private investigator and owner of Bill Perry & Associates Security and Investigative Agency in Southwest Florida. I have over 25 years of law enforcement experience. Whether you need a security officer for your gated community or a private investigator for your discreet investigations, we understand. There's no room for sleeping on the job. We teach our employees to be proactive, observant, and to expect the unexpected, bringing an investigative eye to the task at hand. We are here for you, and we'll work exclusively around your budget and schedule. I'm Bill Perry, your private investigator and security consultant working for your peace of mind.
This portion of Lee Pitts Live is brought to you by Lee Memorial Health System. Our Lee Physician Group United Way houses provide quality medical care to those in need in our community. And by Florida Gulf Coast University.
Beta Sigma fraternity, of course, I'm a member of the fraternity as well. We'd like to have Eli on Lee Pitts Live. The Reverend Al Shopton, I understand he's a member of our fraternity, Phi Beta Sigma fraternity, and you guys are here to do a special presentation to Reverend Al. Talk about it.
Yes, sir. We found out through the organization that Reverend Shopton was going to be in Fort Myers, so we thought as an organization it was appropriate for us to come up and honor him, and that's why we're here.
What do you hope that Reverend Shopton's message would be tonight to the audience?
I think Reverend Shopton has had a consistent message, and that is to promote a fairness and equality for all people, regardless of color, and I'm sure that'll probably be one of his subjects tonight, an appropriate subject to given things that have happened in Southwest Florida that I know he's actively involved in. So I look forward to hearing this message.
We want to also get a bunch of those Sigmas together. I see a few of them around here in the jacket. If you can accumulate them over there in that area, and I'll be right over there to talk to the group. Get Red Dog and get the rest of those cats over there, okay?
Go Mob, we'll do that.
Go Mob. And that was, of course, my fraternity brother from Phi Beta Sigma, Eli, there talking about what he thought about Al Sharpton. That was a great event. We're going to, you've already seen, we're showing footage from that event. My Mary Kay experience, folks. Anyway, Phi Beta Sigma is going to be having a luau. It's a party with a purpose. We're going to be giving out scholarship. We have a scholarship fundraiser. They're going to be giving out a scholarship as well. That's going to be on Saturday, May the 11th at the Riverside Community Center. And you want to get your tickets now, you can go to newmusigma.com and click on PayPal and pay right there and get your ticket, because the luau is always a big event. Everybody comes dressed Hawaiian, they put the leis on. It's a lot of partying, great music, DJ Red Dog on the 1 and 2s. That's at 9 o'clock p.m. to 1 o'clock a.m. And let me give one phone number, Phi Beta. I know we have a lot of phone numbers there on the screen. Let's just give one phone number that people can call and get their ticket. That'll be 245-1691. 239-245-1691. It's the Sigma Luau on May 11th. When we come back, we'll talk Mary Kay. That's why we got all this stuff right here. We'll be right back.
If you or a loved one has been a patient in a large hospital recently, you know how impersonal it can be. Lehigh Regional Medical Center is a small, friendly hospital where patients enjoy personal attention and care. Chances are Joni, the CEO, or other members of administration will stop by to see how you are doing during their regular visits with the patients and nursing associates. For quality personal health care and dedicated attention when you need to be in the hospital, choose Lehigh Regional Medical Center. Dedicated to your good health. Always.
Need to be caught up in all that technical stuff.
Hi, I'm Tom Scott, Director of the Southwest Florida Enterprise Center. Come on in, let me show you around.
The City of Fort Myers has supported new and early stage businesses by providing a location and technical assistance to new business owners. Tenants also have access to free business consulting, professional receptionist office, free Wi-Fi, 2 conference rooms, a large training room, copier and fax. Many new businesses now operating successfully have had their start at the Southwest Florida Enterprise Center.
We chose the Enterprise Center because of its proximity in the community.
Positive feedback from the staff. Mr. Tom Scott was always there for us.
No importa de qué país usted venga, en Southwest Florida Enterprise hay un espacio para usted.
I love being at the center here because it gives me the opportunity to meet different type of businesses.
If you have a business idea you would like to pursue, call Tom Scott at 239-321-7085 and come join us.
A smile on the face of a child can say a lot, like I'm safe, I'm happy, or I'm loved. Yet there are hundreds of children in our community with little to smile about. Their homes may have been disrupted by drugs, violence, abuse, or neglect. Won't you please welcome a child into your home? As a foster or adoptive parent, a little change in your life can mean a big change in a child's life and put a smile back on their face. Become a foster or adoptive parent. Call the Children's Network of Southwest Florida at 1-800-89-FAMILY today.
I wanted an accredited university that understood my busy work schedule, one with small classes where I wasn't just the number and could interact with the professors, a place to be inspired and gain an outstanding ability to lead. The moment I stepped on campus, I knew Hodges University had the whole package. I'm Courtney Murray, Business Director at Lee Memorial Hospital and a proud Hodges University graduate.
Educating the leaders of our community for over 20 years. Hodges University, on campus, online.
In Southwest Florida, a baby is born every 9.5 minutes. False. In Lee County, a family gets a new puppy every 9.5 minutes. False. In America, a person is infected with HIV every 9.5 minutes. Unfortunately, true. Learn the truth about HIV. Be positive you're negative. Get tested. If you are positive, get treated. For more information about testing and treatment, contact the McGregor Clinic in Fort Myers, 334-9555.
It's about time. Have you always wanted to get your hair done and get your soul food on in one location? Now you can at Utopia Unisex Salon and Soul Food Cafe. With over 35 years of salon and restaurant experience, Utopia is the talk of Fort Myers, located on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. We have some of the best beauticians and barbers in town, able to style and cut all types of hair. Our soul food for the soul is second to none. You can dine in or take out. We put the soul in our fried and smothered chicken, pork chops, stew beef, fish, oxtails, and chitterlings. We're open for your convenience, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This portion of Lee Pitts Live is brought to you by Essential Endodontics of Fort Myers. For root canals and emergency dentistry, we are there when you need us. And by Lee County School District, where our vision is to be a world-class school system.
Welcome back, Southwest Florida. I'm so glad to get this show done. This is my favorite show in the entire world here on the award-winning Lee Pitts Live we've done. I've interviewed over 5,000 guests. And these three right here are going to make 5,003. And I'm so delighted to have here the ladies of Mary Kay here in Southwest Florida. Ladies, let's welcome y'all to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
And the fellas out there on Sunday morning who getting mad because y'all see me surrounded by beautiful women all the time. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. All right. I'm just having a good time. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Lee, for having us.
Good to get you here.
Good.
Now, Mary Kay is a staple in the America, or in the world, in fact, in terms of a brand. We're going to start over here with the sales director, right? That's what your title is,
yes,
Linda?
Yes, it is.
Linda, I know we're going to go back to some ladies. We ain't got to do this in no particular order. Tell us how excited you are to be a sales director, and how did you first get into the profession?
Thank you so much, Lee, first of all, for having us. We are so excited about being here.
Glad to have you here.
Good. Mary Kay Cosmetics, I've been in the business now, going on 4 years actually, and I've been a director almost 2 of those years. When I look back, I had no intentions of selling Mary or Kay. It kind of fell into my lap. We were looking for fundraisers to raise money for our church. We were meeting actually in the cafeteria over at North Fort Myers, and at the same time the church was looking for a home. And so a lot of us were doing fundraisers to try to raise money so that when we found a church we'd have funds. Well, I stumbled into a fundraiser being offered by Mary Kay. And so the idea was that I'd get in, make some money for the church, and then get out. I got in, I made a substantial amount of money for the church, but I couldn't get out.
Can a brother get a couple of pennies?
Maybe.
Now, tell me how you got involved with it, Toya, Mary Kay. Go ahead.
Actually, I was recruited by Miss Linda there. I was one of her customers before I decided to get involved in it.
And Tisha?
Same thing as well. We were spending so much money with her, we decided to invest and become consultants.
Now, the whole process of investing and becoming consultants, that's a good opportunity for people to do what, Linda?
Well, actually, it runs the gamut. We have people that join Mary Kay because they want to pay off student loans, they want to pay off credit cards. We've got folks that join Mary Kay because they want to take advantage of the car program. You can earn the use of a free car. So it runs the gamut. We've got people that want to become simple personal users to get the product at half price. So it's according to what a person's goal is.
Let's go back over here to you, Tisha. If someone wanted to get started in their own Mary Kay business, what do you recommend they do in terms of getting that great training?
As far as getting training, once they become a consultant, and to become a consultant, normally it's $100. But for April, we are offering a spring break where they can become a consultant for only $75.
That's great.
With that $75, you will receive over $450 worth of products to begin your business. As far as training, Mary Kay offers numerous trainings. There's trainings online. We have a Silver Wings program. And also, whatever Pink Studio you become affiliated with, the directors offer weekly trainings right there for free.
That's great. Tell me about one of the things that you're most excited about, Toya, in being a Mary Kay consultant, senior consultant.
The one most thing that excites me, period, about my business is my encounter with other women.
I love the fact that I can approach another lady and, you know, get into their space and help them to become a better person about themselves.
I understand that you're a manager at the Lee County Tax Collector's Office. How do you find time to do that job and to run your own Mary Kay business?
I find a lot of time. I don't run my Mary Kay business with my county job on Mondays and Fridays. Mondays are usually hectic for us with the county. So Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays in the evening time after 6, I completely focus for about maybe 2 hours, no longer than 2 hours on my Mary Kay business.
Mm-hmm. Can you elaborate a little bit even more from your perspective on running your own business and how you find the time as well?
Mary Kay is very flexible. You can run it weekends, you can run it evenings. I also have a full-time job as well, but once I leave that job, you can find the time to do Mary Kay on the weekends. You set aside a certain time, a certain day, you can put it on the shelf, you can pick it back up, it's up to you because it's very flexible.
That's good. Now, Linda, and I'm going to ask you to cheek to that camera as you're talking to me and make sure they see your pretty face.
Oh, thank you.
So from time to time you look at me and you look that way.
Okay.
Right. Tell us what we have here on the table. Don't go through everything. Just tell us about your lines.
Well, Lee, what I bought this morning was the skincare lines that we offer. We actually offer 4 different skincare lines, and it's according to what's going on with your skin and what you're trying to achieve, okay? Mm-hmm. If you have an acne breakout problem, we can address that. If you want age-fighting properties, we can certainly address that. And our newest release has to do with repair, okay? And that would be for the more mature skin. Also, if you just want a simple regimen, we have the botanicals here. So we offer, this is our centerpiece. Mm-hmm. Our skincare line is the centerpiece of our business.
Now, one of the things we wanted you to have the opportunity to do is give me a facial today, but we didn't have time for that. Mm-hmm. So we're going to get you back in the future. And I know you're going to text me, Lee, you promised we were going to do the facial. I want you to take a look into that camera, and by the way, and you're the only African-American sales director in the area. I want you to take a look into that camera and tell people why, Rick, you can get a tight shot on her, why people should be involved in Mary Kay, and you can contact Lee Pitts Live if you want to talk directly to Linda. We'll get you in touch with her.
Being involved with Mary Kay Cosmetics has got to be one of the best decisions that I've ever made. Most of my working career was in corporate. I was a corporate manager for 27 years. But what I find with Mary Kay is that it lines up with what I think is the purpose that God has for my life, and that is to help other people. Mary Kay allows me the opportunity to get into the space of women, to believe in them until they're able to believe in themselves, to prop them up on every leaning side, and to tell them that they're going to be fine, to enrich their lives.
Go ahead.
When you have your makeup on, when you're looking good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you act good. And so that's what we're all about here at Mary Kay. We enrich women's lives. And what you'll find is that it's more than selling lipstick. It's a sisterhood. We love each other, we support each other, and it's just a great, great company.
Now tell me, final question. I know you still rely on house parties. By the way, my mom is a Mary Kay consultant, so she'll be happy to see this show back in Alabama. And she's gonna be saying, you brought them on TV, you didn't bring your own mom on. Mom, I'm just trying to do this in Fort Myers in Southwest Florida. Now, when you fly down, we'll hook you up. You still do house parties and things of that nature. You find that's real effective in terms of getting to know particular clients and so on. Tell us about that.
Mary Kay, over almost 50 years ago, as a matter of fact, will be 50 years old in September of this year. And that's how she started the company, with 9 of her girlfriends in her kitchen around her table. And what we find is that women have a chance to try the product before they buy it. So the house parties were popular back then, and they're certainly still popular now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, ladies, it's been a pleasure having all of you on the show.
Thank you.
And we got to make some time for Michael, and we want to encourage everybody, if you want to get in touch with them, just go to leapitslive.com, click on contact us, and shoot us an email, and we'll make sure that you get in touch with these ladies. We got to go to a break, and we'll be right back. So the saying goes on this particular show, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like the ladies of Mary Kay here in Southwest Florida who are doing it. We'll be right back.
If you live in the city of Fort Myers and your income qualifies, you could benefit from many of the city's housing programs. There are no interest loans and grants available to purchase an affordable home, rehabilitate your home, or prevent foreclosure on your home. The sooner you call, the sooner you can improve your living condition. Just call us at the numbers on the screen or visit our website. We want to help you.
Community, opportunity, police, and service. Come join the team. Together, we can make a difference.
The Neuropsychiatric Research Center of Southwest Florida, led by board-certified psychiatrist Dr. Frederick Sheriff, has been a leading clinical research facility since 2001. We have conducted over 100 FDA-approved neuropsychiatric research trials. Our clinical trials are currently enrolling subjects diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. As a participant in a clinical trial, you can help to promote better health for you, your loved ones, and future generations. All trial-associated tests and procedures are provided at no cost. If you are interested in participating in a study, please contact our office.
Affectionately known as the Q, Quality Life Center has been instilling pride in families and the community for nearly 20 years. At Quality Life Center, we're in the kid business. The after-school program provides homework assistance, mentoring, and creative outlets like karate, music, and drama. The seasonal camps are fun-filled adventures in sailing, archery, and learning the green life. Call us or visit our website to learn more about other youth and social service programs. At the Q, we're helping children and families in the community to learn, grow, and succeed.
Hi, I'm Bill Perry, private investigator and owner of Bill Perry & Associates Security and Investigative Agency in Southwest Florida. I have over 25 years of law enforcement experience. Whether you need a security officer for your gated community or a private investigator for your discreet investigations, we understand. There's no room for sleeping on the job. We teach our employees to be proactive, observant, and to expect the unexpected, bringing an investigative eye to the task at hand. We're here for you, and we'll work exclusively around your budget and schedule. I'm Bill Perry, your private investigator and security consultant, working for your peace of mind.
Students at Dunbar High's STEM and College Preparatory Academy are unlocking their future. Programs offered are designed for exploration in new technologies like robotics, 3D animation, game design, forensic and biomedical sciences, and engineering. Dunbar High School has been an A high school for 2 consecutive years and is the only Microsoft certified high school in the world. Take the first steps in securing your child's future and contact us today and see for yourself what Dunbar High School has to offer.
This portion of Lee Pitts Live is brought to you by Bruno and Prado for marital and family law, personal injury, workers' compensation, or Social Security disability. Call us or visit our website. And by the Children's Network of Southwest Florida, building strong links for children in need. And by Hope PACE, a program of all-inclusive care for the elderly, providing coordinated medical and dental care, transportation, meals, and social opportunities.
Welcome back, Southwest Florida. We finally got him here in the studio. I was on his radio show, and I was so impressed with Mike Miano, the Freaked Out Nation, that movement that I wanted to make sure we got him here on Lee Pitts Live and let everybody find out about that movement. Let's toast Mike. All right. Mike Miano, the director. First of all, Mike, what's it like when you're directing something, you're in charge, you're trying to get your message across, you feel a lot of pressure and a lot of responsibility in that area?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to say first, let me just thank you for having me on the show, but absolutely, there is a definite responsibility and a lot of pressure to empower people in the Freaked Out movement.
Mm-hmm. Now, with you, can people still go to your podcast or whatever and hear the interview with me?
Yes.
All right, tell them how to do that.
You would go to blogtalkradio.com/Miano Gone Wild, and you can scroll through, and there's one that says Lee Pitts interview and Lee Pitts live interview on the podcast.
Now, I don't do many interviews anymore, as you well know, but when I came on your show, you actually got me to open up, man. How do you get your guests to open up like that?
I think a lot of it is just being authentic. You know, obviously I'm a Christian, so I challenge people with, Christianity and the scriptures. And one of the things bringing you on the show, I remember at the beginning you said you weren't really big into talking about religion, and you had opened up, and it's just a matter of making you feel comfortable and challenging you in regards to what I wanted to say.
How would you describe what motivates you and your passion as it relates, the passion of Mike Miano?
Well, as a former gang member and as a student of the Bible, I would definitely say studying and challenging myself in regards to vision and knowledge. Those are the two things that keep people away from living fulfilled lives. So as I challenge myself and I challenge every view that I have, I come to develop a foundation that I'm building upon, that I'm living in line with. And that has equipped me with what I would call a zeal empowered by knowledge.
In a Sesame Street way, what is the Freaked Out movement?
It's an empowerment organization. It's what the goal of the Freaked Out movement is, to freak you out. It's to give you a zeal to live your life the best way possible, to bring together people in a community that will, and this is a long distance community, you know, a lot of it is internet based, and to encourage you to find who you are and through the knowledge of God, empower you to live your best life possible.
And I think we have a website that's on the screen, the freakedoutmovement.com. When people go there, they'll tap right into all of your resources, right?
Yes.
What has been the response from the public as it relates to your radio online pertaining to the Freaked Out movement?
It's been challenging. I'm a person that likes to challenge popular views, and especially in regards to Christianity. So we've had there's a lot of encouragement coming from community, also a lot of discouragement and a lot of name calling and so forth.
But see, because you have you express what is not necessarily the conventional way of thinking about religion and Christianity, or any type of religion for that matter. But if you got people who are complaining and then you got people who are liking you, that's good. Everybody is not going to always like you. Just like right now, people watching this show right now criticizing me. So, but at least they watching the show, okay?
That's right.
And they learning something. What to you would define whether or not the Freaked Out movement is a success when you look at it 5 years from now?
In 5 years, when I see people that are living lives that are, you know, obviously pointing back that the Freaked Out movement, that I personally have had something to do with helping them live a fulfilled life and moving forward in that.
What are some methods that you use to go about having a fulfilled life?
Well, we have three main things within the Freaked Out movement. It's Kingdom Now, which is, you know, empowering people through the knowledge of the kingdom of God now, and then Reformation Now, which is helping people reform themselves and also reform society around them. So, you know, obviously a lot of communication and talking and building people up. And then finally, there's a thing called preterist monasticism. That is a kind of my baby term I've created. And what it is helping people understand what it means to be set apart from society, and also how to speak life into the society we're trying to fix.
Tell us about the call for change. You know, when you hear about a movement, it's a call for change. What are the calls for change that you're looking at, and what are the difficulties associated there too?
Well, anytime you're trying to change something, obviously there's a lot of challenge there. You know, there's a lot of people that don't like change. So in Christianity, that's one of the major areas where, obviously as a Christian, I believe that's a foundation of truth. There's been a lot of challenging of views, the worldview that's being pitched by a lot of Christian institutions, and we've challenged that, and unfortunately has led to, you know, labels of heresy, and that makes it hard to communicate with people rather than being honest and critiquing and debating. Instead, it's been ostracization.
Give me an example of some things that where your movement may go that's totally contrary to the traditional way of thinking.
Okay, the rise of full preterism in Christian thought is a complete fulfillment of Bible prophecy, and that has caused some issues in some Christian institutions that have obviously had my views labeled heresy, and this is something that's a popular debate and it's on the table right now, so that's probably the biggest example of.
The final question, everything coming to fruition in the future?
Well, obviously every day is an opportunity to change the world, you know, and I believe that we can change the world through the Freaked Out movement, through people having, you know, lives, living their lives to fulfilled, you know, ventures, and finding their place and what they want to do. And I personally, myself, have recently been called to pastor the Blue Point Bible Church in Long Island, New York. And just every day seeing more and more people come to a knowledge of God and living in that kingdom light.
Well, Mike, it's been a pleasure having you on the show.
All right, thank you.
All right, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
As the saying goes on this particular show, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like Mike Miano and all the fine people who are associated with the Freaked Out movement who are doing it. We'll see you next week on Leap Is Live.